Welcome back to the channel, friends. We are jumping into Big Red Machine. This is the collaborative group between Aaron Dessner and Justin Vernon, aka Bon Iver. Today, we are listening to the song Renegade featuring our girl Taylor Swift. I've been having a great time going through my Taylor Swift deep dive in this journey and getting to hear and see different things from her, but also getting to hear different musicians like Haim and Aaron Dessner and Matt Berenger, The National, Jack Antonoff, who I'm sure there's others that I'm not thinking of, Ice Spice, and plenty others. But it's just been really cool to get to see and hear from other people as well as like a proxy for Taylor Swift. So let's jump into this one. If you have not subscribed, please do so. It is free and helps out the channel. Renegade. Says the official video.
I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyway. And if I would've known.
So freaking common. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyways. Like, wait, what does it say? The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyways.
But I stayed anyway. And if I would've known how many pieces you had crumbled into, I might have let them lay. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? And let all your damage me.
Gotta say, that guitar sounds so beautiful. Those drums are nice.
I might have let them lay.
Like a Spanish guitar.
Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? And let all your damage me. And carry your baggage up my street. And make me your future history. It's time.
Oh my gosh, this video is distracting. It's so retro. Looks like maybe late 80s or something.
Let all your
Vibe.
damage me. And carry your baggage up my street. And make me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. Is it insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you?
I'm having a hard time paying attention to the lyrics because the production, the instrumentation is so pretty. I really love that guitar. It's so distracting.
Insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you.
Get your shit together so I can love you.
Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything? Or do you just not want to? I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay.
What does that mean? Like the shape of you is jagged and weak. Does that mean like strong and fragile, like a piece of glass kind of? Jagged, like sharp, weak. I don't know.
But I stayed anyway. You fire off missiles cause you hate yourself. But do you know you're demolishing me?
You fire off missiles because you hate yourself, but little do you know that you're demolishing me. That's a self-destructive person right there. How common, I should say, is that where I've done it before. You push people away. You don't want them to be in your life, so you have a self-sabotaging type of arc that goes on, and you start pushing people away, and that's what that sounds like here, what she's talking about. You fire off missiles because you hate yourself, but do you know you're demolishing me?
Just cause you hate yourself. But do you know you're demolishing me? And then you squeeze my hand as I'm about to leave. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? Let all your damage me. And carry your baggage up my street. And make me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody.
Now I'm being empathetic, but it feels like a lot of these songs, she is messing with some damaged people. And, I have empathy for those people that are damaged, that they've gone through experiences and it's hard to open up. It's hard to, get past certain feelings and emotions or events in your life. But to get into a relationship then and then kind of be like a hot and cold person, I just don't understand that. I feel like you have to love yourself first before you get into a relationship with anybody else. And you hear that. I'm not, it's not like anything new. I'm not saying anything crazy new. That's not like a big revelation. I think we've been hearing that probably more than ever the last few years with the mental health crisis that everyone's been going through. Yeah, you just have to be aware of things like that. I feel like you just have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love anybody else, before you can share yourself, I think, because then, yeah, you get this hot and cold attitude. You start making people get anxiety for feeling like she's in love with this person. She's confessing her love for this person. I feel like she's pleading with him to like, or them to like open up, like let your walls down a little bit. She said, "And let all your damage me. Carry your baggage up my street." Like she's allowing him. She's like telling him, like, please tell me everything about yourself. Let your damage me. Tell me everything. Let me carry your baggage for you. Let me take a little weight off your shoulders. Sometimes I have a hard time articulating myself, but
Damage me and carry your baggage up my street. Pick me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds. Let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody.
open up the blinds. Let me see your face, because they're like hiding. They're hiding behind this wall.
You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. Is it insensitive for me to say?
Hey, there's Aaron. I see Aaron up in the top right. This is pretty.
Get your shit together so I can love you.
I love that line.
Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything? Or do you just not want to?
It's a fair question. Some people, yeah, they have all these excuses when they just can't be honest, when they just really don't want to be with that person or whatnot, you know? Some people just have a hard time being honest. And that could be from experiences.
And if I would've known how sharp the pieces were you'd crumbled into, I might have let them lay. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? Let all your damage me, and carry your baggage up my street, and make me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. To need somebody. To need somebody. To need somebody.
That guitar.
Is it insensitive for me to say? Get your shit together so I can love you. Is it
I love Bon Iver's voice. I might have said Matt earlier because I was thinking of the National, Aaron Dessner, but I really like this Matt. Not Matt. Jeez, I really love Bon Iver's voice. It's so full, like thick and rich. That's the best way I can describe it. There's so much depth to it. And then yeah, I just want to say this song, it feels like just pleading, for someone to bring that wall down. Let me carry the baggage. Let me take some of the weight off your shoulders. Sometimes the renegade needs loved as well. Like, I think I'm getting it, but with Taylor Swift, you might think that you're interpreting a song right, and then in like Champagne Problems, for example, where she changes knee to knees, where it's supposed to be about begging instead of proposing, and you miss things like that. It's gonna happen here and there and all over the place. makes me think so much. Sonically, this song is extremely gorgeous. That guitar, the piano, just so gorgeous. A really good song, and I feel like I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it again because I'm sure there's things I may have missed because I was distracted by the production. How just lighthearted it felt, bittersweet too in a way. Whimsical, and I know that's my favorite word for this era, but that's how it just feels to me. All this music they're making, she made during this time, which I'm assuming, since she didn't work with Justin Vernon until after Folklore. I'm assuming this is after Folklore. So yeah, them making this music during that time, it has this sound. It's just so warm. I keep going back to that, warm and light and like reminiscent. Let's see what the comments say. Exile, Evermore, and now Renegade. I'm convinced that anything Taylor, Aaron, and Justin touches turns into gold. Heck yeah. Taylor Swift and Justin Vernon screaming lyrics at each other is my favorite genre of music. Never gonna hear some. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know, maybe I'm the oldest Swiftie. I will be 69 in September, but I just love her and her music. I lived through the whole folk music revival back in 1960s, such as like folk music. You can think of who was just that movie just came out about Bob Dylan. Yeah, folk music with Joan Baez. Revival back in 1960s with brilliant songwriters like Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, and Joan Baez. Oh my gosh, I might as well just I would put Taylor right up there with the best of them. When it comes to songwriting, she is in a class by herself. Her lyrics are more intelligent, more articulate than anyone else around these days. So many artists, even the best ones, have a certain style. Their songs all have a similar sound to them, but not Taylor. Her music is always different, always so interesting. What a treasure she is. Thanks for letting this golden oldie share his thoughts with all of you. Robert, what a great comment, man. Next, first unofficial track of the Torture Poets Department. And then one more. Get your shit together. Taylor Swift 2021. Yeah, I love that line in the song. Get your shit together so I can love you. There's, if that ain't so common. So many of us go through that. We all go through the ebbs and flows of life where we may be, in a rut or a hard spot, and someone's trying to love us or we're trying to love somebody else, and you just can't. It's hard to start trusting people again and stuff like that when you go through heartbreak and whatever it may be to them feeling like this. Like if this feels like a 10-foot wall is up in front of the person, in front of Taylor Swift, in front of her who's singing to someone else. It feels like there's a 10-foot wall up. She's talking about the blinds, like let me see your face through the blinds, like just hiding. It feels like someone hiding, being a recluse maybe. I don't know, just not exactly opening up. And I don't know. I'm sure y'all have talked to people like that before, and you like them and you like what they've shown you, the little bit that they've shown you. You want to see more of them. You want to know more about them. You want to experience more of them, and that's where that line, like, just get better so I can love you already. That's very. I think that's very relevant for a lot of us, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to this song a few more times, really break down the lyrics, but vocally, sonically, it's just a really beautiful song. I think we have another Big Red Machine song called Caroline or Carolina or something like that we have to listen to still too. So I will begin to that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to go support my Patreon, that's a great place to support the channel as well. Everything over there. Obviously ad free, it's all unedited, just straight up real reactions. Yeah, over here I try to put everything over here on YouTube as well, as long as it's not copyright striked, as long as it's not a movie. So movies and like long form interviews are going to be over on the Patreon. YouTube gets all the music, gets clips from movies and stuff like that. And yeah, because we are fighting the copyright overlords. Other than that, I want to say thank you all so much for supporting and commenting with me and having conversations with me because that's what it's all about. I'm trying to build a music community of people that just love music and love talking about it. Hope you're doing well out there and having a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.